Think about it. The one who loves you without condition, without judgment, without asking you to be anything other than what you are in this very breath. You give them 12 years, maybe 14, if the stars are kind, and the ones who watch you, who measure you, who weigh your words against their expectations, you give them 50, 60, a lifetime, and you call this bad luck. A flaw in the design, a mistake written into the bones of the world. But it is not a mistake. You have felt it. Sitting on the floor beside them in those final hours, your hand moving slowly through their fur, feeling the rhythm of their breathing grow softer, slower. Or watching them sleep in a patch of sunlight and feeling that strange ache rise up in your chest, not quite sadness, more like a quiet warning. And you ask yourself, why? Why does something so pure, so simple, so good get so little time? You do not ask this about most humans. Not in the same way. This particular grief, this ache that sits deep in the bones, is reserved for the ones whose love came with no fine print, no conditions. No, I'll love you if... And somehow, that exact kind of love, the purest love you will ever know, is the one that nature rations most carefully. This is not weakness. This is not you being too attached. This is one of the oldest griefs a human can carry. Philosophers have wrestled with it for thousands of years. But here is what almost nobody tells you. The pain is not actually coming from your dog's short life. It is coming from your unusually long, complicated relationship with time. You measure the value of a life by its length. A long life equals success, a short life equals tragedy. It is a silent math equation you never agreed to, yet you run it constantly in the background of your mind every single day. A dog does not run that equation. A dog has no concept of not enough time because a dog has no concept of later. There is no tomorrow. There is only now, and now, and now again. When your dog eats, it is not thinking about tomorrow's walk. When it runs across a field chasing a ball, there is no quiet math happening. No, only 10 more years of this left. It is simply running, fully, completely, with its entire being. There is a state some call the eternal now, the thing humans spend years meditating, fasting, traveling to remote mountains just to touch for a fleeting second. Your dog lives there permanently, without ever trying, without ever reading a single word about mindfulness. So their 12 years are never experienced by them as short. There is no comparison, no scoreboard. Every single walk is complete in itself. Every nap in a patch of sunlight is an entire, uninterrupted universe of contentment. They do not need more time, because unlike us, they were never starving for it in the first place. Now, this idea grows bigger, beyond dogs, beyond pets. It becomes a law about existence itself. All of existence is not a set of permanent solid objects. It is closer to a wave moving through the ocean, or a song being played in real time. A wave that never broke against the shore would not actually be a wave. It would be a flat, frozen, lifeless sheet of water. The entire beauty of a wave depends on the fact that it rises, peaks, and then ends. But we want to freeze the wave at its peak. We want the ones we love to stay exactly as they are right now forever. Never aging, never changing, never leaving, but nothing that is truly alive works that way. A flower that never wilted was never actually blooming. It would just be a plastic imitation of life. So here is the truth, uncomfortable but true. The intensity of your bond with your dog is not separate from its brevity. They are not two different things. They are the exact same fact, simply viewed from two different directions. And here is the part almost nobody talks about. This is the real reason losing an animal companion can hurt more deeply than losing certain humans. Most human beings walk around feeling like an isolated, separate eye trapped inside a bag of skin, constantly performing for others, constantly being silently judged, constantly defending an image. Every single day, in every human relationship, you are managing something: your image, your defenses, what they think of your career, your appearance, your past, your bank account. Your dog never once asked you to be any of that. It did not care what job you worked, what your bank account looked like, how you appeared today. It simply responded to you directly, in the present moment, with absolutely no conditions. That is precisely why their presence allowed something deep inside you to finally exhale. For a few hours every day, the exhausting performance of being human simply stopped. So when they are gone, you are not merely losing a pet. You are losing the one sacred place where your guard was ever fully allowed to come down. There is a radical idea: non-duality. It says you were never actually a separate visitor dropped into this universe from the outside. You grew directly out of it the same way an apple grows from a tree, inseparable from the branch that produced it. Your dog was the very same phenomenon, simply wearing a different shape for a while. A single specific note, played once, inside a much larger, ongoing piece of music. When that note comes to its natural end, the music does not stop playing. It simply moves forward into its next phrase. And if you are honest with yourself for a moment, if your dog had lived 100 years instead of 12, at some point you would have taken their presence for granted. You would have gotten distracted. You would have postponed the attention, telling yourself, there's always tomorrow. The very shortness of their life is exactly what kept every single day charged with real, undeniable meaning. It is what forced you to actually show up, again and again. Grief for a companion animal is not proof that something in the universe broke. It is simply the cost of having touched something completely real, completely unguarded, even if only for a little while. If you are still walking beside one right now, maybe they are getting older, maybe they are slowing down, maybe they are struggling. Do not spend today mourning the years still ahead. Sit on the floor next to them. Let the performance stop, even if just for a minute.